to check out the numbers for Al Horford. Averaging about 16. Long, steady play, you're helping them win games.
And guys, they're finding they wanted to see from him. Look for that. To continue.
Splitters checked in for the Hawks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Knicks. And you can count it, he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. That's on Jeff Teague. The Knicks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And that one misses. The Hawks trail by 7. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Horford counted from 12. Horford's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Bazemore. He's got 7. Back to Teague. Picked by Horford. Good chance here for Teague. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Al Horford impeding the defense. There with the solid screen.
Here's Freak. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Here's Freak. He's got 12. Hits despite the tough D. Freak's got 4 this quarter.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Outside Teague. Splitter sets a screen. Teague the pass to Splitter. To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's still early on in the new basketball season for Atlanta. Here's where they sit in the NBA stats. 1st in free throw percentage. 8th in blocks. And they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Nicholson's checked in for Splitter. Korver comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. The Knicks also changing it up. Thomas Robinson comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Calderon in for Jared Bayless. And here's Schroeder. He has 5. That's short off the rim. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Korver.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They set the pick. Here's Schroeder. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Schroeder's got 7 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Robinson dishes to Freak. Back to Robinson. From 11 feet away, Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Knicks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Hawks. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making. Horford having just a fantastic game. 10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Quincy Pondexter. Freak kicks to Anthony. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Schroeder. Calderon at the elbow. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Schroeder passes to Millsap. He feeds it to Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Shot off the pick. And he hits the jump shot. Schroeder's got 9.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's the teardrop. Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Knicks. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Freak in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Thomas Robinson. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Bayless in at the 2. Olynyk can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Bayless dishes to Freak. Some nice passing by New York here. To the wing on the left. Here's Bayless. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bayless has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Olynyk up top. Pass to Schroeder. Can't hit. And New York the other way now.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And Bayless kicks to Freak. That's tipped. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Teague with the ball. The dish to Nicholson. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Freak throws it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Patience.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
And thank you, Doris. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Ken Bazemore comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle. stats for the Knicks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
A nice shot by Teague.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Freak kicks to O'Quinn. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Olynyk, 11 feet out.
4-2.
New York leading by 11. Now here's Freak. Feeds it to O'Quinn. Down low, here's Freak. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Atlanta making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Thomas Robinson. Teague for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And the first one drops.
At the line for two.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Hawks trail by 15. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
New York moving the ball around. Freak passes to Porzingis. He dishes it to Anthony. 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
1:37 left in the fourth. Here's Bazemore. Pass to Millsap. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good for Millsap.
Paul Millsap has been getting it done. He has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Freak dishes to Carmelo. And that one's good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for New York.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Hawks.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Anthony in the corner. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. And it's Freak missing.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And Millsap, here we go. Can't hit from in close. Freak kicks to Bayless. Outside Anthony. Now Freak passes it to Bayless. Jacks up a 3. It counts.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance. At both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Mark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Now let's present our George Freak.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the
on NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Prime Road to the Finals results,